Invest in success with Pub Quiz Prep. The education you want, the education you deserve.
Welcome back to another trivia knockout round of Pub Quiz Prep. Now the theme for this round is famous sport in Michaels. Now you know how this works. Answer all of the questions, and when it comes to marking the moment you get one wrong, you're knocked out. And whatever your total is at that point, that's your final score. Question 1. What sport is Michael Jordan famous for? Question 1. What sport is Michael Jordan famous for? Question number 2. What sport is Mike Tyson famous for? What sport is Mike Tyson famous for? Question number 3. What sport is Michael Schumacher famous for? Question 3. What sport is Michael Schumacher famous for? Pronounce that surname how you will. Question number 4. Here we go. What sport is Michael Phelps famous for? Question 4. What sport is Michael Phelps famous for? Question number 5. What sport is Michael Chang famous for? What sport is Michael Chang famous for? Okay, where were we? So here we go. Question 6. What sport is Michael Eugene Fannin, better known as Mick Fannin, famous for? What sport is Michael Eugene Fannin, better known as Mick Fannin, famous for? Question number 7. What sport is Olympian Michael Johnson famous for? What sport is the Olympian Michael Johnson famous for? Okay, with only 3 questions to go, hang in there, see if you can get 10 out of 10. Here we go. Question number 8. What sport are Michael Vaughan, Michael Holding, and Michael Bevan famous for? That question again. What sport are Michael Vaughan, Michael Holding, and Michael Bevan famous for? Question number 9. Born in 1963, what track and field event is Michael Powell, better known as Mike Powell, famous for? Born in 1963, what track and field event is Michael Powell, better known as Mike Powell, famous for? Question 10, final question. What sport is Michael Strawn famous for? Final question, what sport is Michael Strawn famous for? What sport is Michael Jordan famous for? Basketball. Now, if you said baseball, I won't give you a point, but I won't knock you out either. Technically, he did play baseball. I don't think he was famous for that. Basketball is the correct answer. Question number 2. Michael Tyson is famous for boxing. Question 3. Michael Schumacher is famous for motor racing, particularly Formula 1 motor racing. Question 4. So what sport is Michael Phelps famous for? He's famous for swimming. And who can forget, at the Beijing Olympics, he picked up 8 gold medals. Not bad. Question number 5. What sport is Michael Chang famous for? He's famous for tennis. Do you remember Michael Chang? Question 6. So what sport is Michael Eugene Fannin famous for, better known as Mick Fannin? Surfing. He's won the world title on a number of occasions. And question 7. So what sport is the Olympian Michael Johnson famous for? Sprinting. Now, he picked up gold medals in both the 200 and the 400 meters. He also picked up world records in each event. Question 8. So what sport are Michael Vaughan, Michael Holding, and Michael Bevan all famous for? And if you like, I'll give you a clue. Michael Clark and Michael Slater? Cricket. Question number 9. Born in 1963, what track and field event is Michael Powell, better known as Mike Powell, famous for? The long jump. Question 10, final question. Have you been knocked out yet, or are you still in play? So the question was, what sport is Michael Strawn famous for? He is famous for NFL, or if you like, gridiron. Well, stay tuned for future episodes of Pub Quiz Prep. Until then, remember to expand your horizons and stretch your intellect, one question at a time.
Thank you for playing Pub Quiz Prep. Question everything.